play. What was your approach to the first game of a back-to-back? Anything different?
No, really nothing different, Kevin. I mean, the games just pile up. So go back to your routine, staying with your routine, making sure you're on time with when you eat your meal, when you get to the arena, when you're doing your pregame warm-up. A lot of those things allow your mind to settle in to what it is your body is about to go through to compete every night on an NBA floor.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Daniels dishes to Young. Pass to Hunter. Puts up a 3. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Williamson. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. And it's Ingram missing. Young with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. And Young kicks to Daniels. For 3, Hunter. Pelicans pull it in. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. Great momentum as Zion carried himself right to the rack. Look at the backboard, still shaking.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Johnson kicks to Daniels. And Young with the basket on the assist by Daniels.
And Trae doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Williamson with the screen from McCollum. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 6.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
And a wide-open look for Capella. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Indiana.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on a 17-7 run. Young with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Johnson. Now Hunter. Three-pointer. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue when you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
You got to expect Johnson to take his shots from outside when he has them.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Jones over to help. Pass to Johnson. Shot on the wing. Young, good. Young's got his second bucket.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
Williamson finds Ingram. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 9. Young looking it over. And that one drops. Young's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
It's stolen by Johnson. Lets it go from 14. And again, it's Trae Young.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And here's McCollum for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
And here is Johnson after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Young for 3. Again, Young missing. Pelicans leading by 8. Jones from outside. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Young kicks to Johnson. Offline with his 3. New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Now here's Ingram, and he also played a big role in their last game with Indiana.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Pass to Johnson. Now Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A nice shot by Young.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Williamson with the screen for McCollum. And Williamson throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard. And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
Pelicans shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Free throw, no good for Williamson.
Yeah, that term unicorn kept coming up a lot with some of the draft picks that came into the league. Zion, absolutely one of one. With an incredibly unique performer.
The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game. The free throw drops for Hunter. And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Tice with the screen on Hunter. 1 second left, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got Jose Alvarado. He's out there with Hawkins, and it's King in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin. And defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Rizachet. And Nance kicks to Okongwu. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. Okongwu's now got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Here's Kane. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks trail by 10. Hunter for three. Another three for Atlanta.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent, but Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. The Hawks trail by 7. On the wing, Nance. From deep, a three-pointer is right on target. Nance has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Hawks making a change here. Bodies checked in. Here's Matthews, and Matthews throws it down.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
New Orleans leading by 4. McCollum no good. Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Pass to Okongwu. Right side Matthews. And it's Matthews again missing. The Pelicans have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. They double him with Matthews. Kicks it out to Williamson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Trae Young subbed in for Matthews. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Young. Launches a 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Nance a screen on McCollum. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Kicks it out to Jones. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail by 4. Body the pass to Capella. And Jones pulls it down. New Orleans has got the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
CJ has always had that uncanny ability to just land on his feet, kind of like a cat. He absorbs that contact and completes the play.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
One pass it to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, there's no I in team, but there is an I in Zion. And I see him getting it done.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. Capella sets a screen for Young. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Tice has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Tice sets a screen for Ingram. Williamson kicks to Jones. For 3, Ingram. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Ingram's got 9.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call comes right back with 3 of his own.
Pass to Capella. Here's Rizachet, defended by Jones, and it's in there. Young's got 19 points.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Tice with a screen on Young. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Roddy. Rizachet with it. Shot clock at 5 for 3. Out to Nance. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Already one of the most powerful dunk artists in the history of this game. Mount Zion.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lob pass to Capella.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pelicans leading by 4. Williamson, the pass to Tice. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the Pelicans. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Drums, please. All right, they're measuring up the shot.
Hi, everybody.
You know, right now for the Hawks, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing up.
And that concludes halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3 side. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Hawks. Tice sets a screen for McCollum. It's stolen by Capella. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And Brent, the Pelicans swept in the first round last year by the Thunder, and that Zion injury was very unfortunate and very untimely.
Oh, man, that was crushing. Williamson had 40 points in that play-in game, playing his best basketball, and then hurt very late in that contest. They really missed him, obviously, against OKC, and just bad luck for New Orleans last year. Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
And here's McCollum for three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Jones for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Cullen passes to Green. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against Chicago, it's one that should be a fun contest. The way the teams stack up against each other makes for some good basketball.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. Atlanta has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. For the lead, sinks the triple. Johnson's got 9.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Screen by Tice. McCollum with the ball and guarded by Capella, and he drops in the way up off the glass. McCollum's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. And Young kicks to Hunter. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Capella over to help. A 3 from McCollum. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Young against McCollum. Here's Hunter. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Williamson, and he makes good on the layup. Williamson's got 25 points.
Yeah, Williamson, such a menace inside. It just doesn't matter what the defense is going to do there.
Offensive rebound, Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dump.
Johnson against Williamson. Williamson double team. 6 to shoot. Back to Ingram. It's stolen. Pass to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range. And that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked him down.
Green, he's checked in for Williamson. And then for Atlanta, Reza Shea is coming in for Dyson Daniels. And it's Matthews in for Young. When you talk about a guy taking a lead, Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his 3rd NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power? So naturally, they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
McCollum against Matthews, and there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Ingram comes with the double team. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Green. Here's Roddy. A miss that time. Would have put him up. New Orleans in the lead. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram has become a foundational player. C.J. McCollum says he wants to be great. And to be great, you have to be able to create. When you're selfless and you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, it becomes contagious. McCollum praised B.I.'s feel, IQ, and commitment to the game. Kevin?
Not as committed as you are, David. Hey, thank you so much for that. McCollum, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside for the tie. And they get it back. Pass to Rizachet. Second chance effort. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Rizachet's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. McCollum looking it over. Into the lane. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Free throw good. McCollum.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Matthews left side. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Pelicans leading by 3. Good work defensively by Johnson. Ingram against Matthews. Hawks passing it around. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Green with a screen on Matthews. Uses the glass to finish the layup. McCollum's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Down low, here's Matthews, and Matthews throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got 15.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Matthews into the lane. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Daniel Tice is checked in for New Orleans. Zion Williamson comes in for Green. Larry Nance is checked in for Atlanta. Johnson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And this is why the coaching staff just continues to encourage Jalen Johnson. Dynamite off the catch.
McCollum dishes to Williamson. The Pelicans have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. And he makes the first.
We talk a lot about guys and the obstacles that they overcome. Williamson has faced many setbacks, but still staying committed to the game.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Stolen by Jones. It's stolen by Nance. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. The Pelicans on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Hawkins is out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Rizachet to the inside. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Tice sets a screen for McCollum. Pass to Tice. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound in this one. Nance with no one around. Bangs home the trifecta.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time, Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Here's Williamson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Great, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going 1st overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. You just want to see more and more of it.
Ingram with it. He's picked up by Shea and stolen by Wallace. Pass to Shea. Nance sets a screen for Shea. No good with the triple. The Pelicans trail. Now here's Williamson. Williamson double team. McCollum finds Jones. Out to Ingram. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. To the paint. Here's Shea. That one goes in. Shea's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Well, that's a great sign for Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Wallace with the ball. Up top, Nance. He's covered by Ingram. Rocket 6. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Nance. And it's 7 points for Onyeka Okongwu. Here's Ingram. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And right now, efficient as Brandon Ingram is just torching the defense.
Wallace against McCollum. A crossover. Back to Wallace. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Shea. No good from outside.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Williamson left side. Pass to Tice. And here's Ingram from the arc. Ingram can't get that one to fall. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Capella. Pelicans with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williamson in the post. Johnson's there. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Young outside. Pass to Daniel. Now Johnson. Offensive rebound. To take the lead. Cans it from downtown.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Tice sets a screen for McCollum. And Capella sends it back.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Ingram passes to Tice. And here's Daniels. Pass to Johnson. From downtown, another three for Atlanta. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And not to mention they're playing with great activity. A lot of block shots, good hands, active hands, nothing easy for the opposition.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during the shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Alvarado in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading. Daniels inside the line. Here's Capella. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
To the middle. And he converts the layup.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Pass to Young. Takes it inside. Got a hand on it. To tie it up. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Floats one up. Yes!
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
McCollum outside. Goes back up. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Here's Young. Keeps it alive. Young on the follow.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution. Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Young outside. Oh, off target. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From New Orleans, back in a moment. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Williamson kicks to Tice. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Tice has got the first basket here in overtime for New Orleans. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Hunter sets a screen for Young. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Ingram passes to Williamson. Ingram against Young. And slam dunk by Ingram.
This level when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Young is double. Hunter, no one around him, gets the 3-pointer to fall.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 26.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Tice with a screen on Young. McCollum finds Jones. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Good on the first, and that ties the game up.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Green, he's checked in for New Orleans.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Jones for three, traps in the tray. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Love seeing Jones do the hard work for the big bucket, delivering here for his team.
Johnson outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. He's got 22.
And anytime you're on the road and you can answer with the 3 right back and take the lead, that is what we call being beyond clutch.
A baseline J. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Now Young. Pass to Capella. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Javonte Green. McCollum passes to Tice. For 3, Ingram. Rebounded by Capella. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 1. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Young. Pass to Johnson. To win it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into